Okay. So guys, um,
In a quarter mile, turn
talk
right onto Columbus
about
Northeast.
the this past weekend conference, everything that was announced. We're going to talk about giving you guys game plans of what you need to be doing, how you can go and get these new bonuses, and you know, how to get your business going, how to get your team going, how to get everything pushing. So like I said, so we got to conference, and one of the main takeaways, well, for me, it was a lot of self-reflection. Me personally, this last year, I've had a lot of time to just kind of sit back. And when they talk about what you believe and what you speak into your life, how that really affects you, that's so true. Because most of you guys see me all the time. Terry's just, either she's so strong or she's just always going, but I still have a lot of times of self-doubt. And it's not necessarily that I can't be a certain rank, but because I am a perfectionist at heart, I feel like I have to be a certain way to be at those ranks. So I struggle to feel like I'm not a good enough leader to be a presidential diamond, or I'm not a good enough leader to be an ambassador. So those are some of the things that I have put into my head this past year. And that does halt and stop your progression. You can't move forward when you're always thinking about things that are holding you back. So I want to say that now. So if you're having those doubts and you're just, at a place where you don't know if you're good enough for a certain rank, I want you guys to know, for one, I'm not gonna say it's okay to feel like that, but just know I felt like that too. So it's not like it's completely uncommon and nobody feels that. No, that's a common thing that a lot of us feel. But two, we got to get out of that. You have to speak, like they say, you got to speak life into your business. You have to speak what you want to see. And so is it crazy for me to say by May, I want to be an ambassador diamond and earn $250,000 in bonuses? Absolutely. But guess what? If I don't speak that and if I don't believe it and go after it, it's never going to happen. I'm not going to push myself. I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to go hard like I should. So we all have to, you know, get to whatever the goal is that you guys want. You have to get that goal, write it down. Like I say, make a vision, make it plain, write your vision, make it plain, get your vision out there and go with it. Like they say all the time, or like one of Jerie's quotes that like they quoted from her, you got a dream so big that God has to come in and move on your behalf because we cannot do it by ourselves. But the part of it is you got to dream it and do everything you can to make it possible. And then he will step in and do what he has to do to make sure all of our dreams come to fruition. So I just want y'all to know that self-doubt, that fear, that worry, that am I good enough? Are people going to want to join me? All of that ends today. We're done. We're not going to be doubting ourselves. We're not going to be acting like questioning if we're supposed to be here. Like they kept saying this whole weekend, everybody that was at conference was there for a reason. There was something you were supposed to get out of it. And I truly believe that anyways with this business. I really feel like you all were brought to this opportunity for a reason. And you have to understand that and believe it. God brought it into your life to change you or change somebody else or to use you to change people. And so when you think about it like that, don't doubt it anymore. Don't doubt yourself. Is this really for me? If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't have brought it to you. So just have confidence in that and understand sometimes we're going to have to grow as individuals to get to that next level. And that was one of the things that I talked about at the Diamond Champagne Toast at Susan's. She had asked all the triples and above to speak. And that was the thing I talked about. I spoke on how in 2015, that was the year I was supposed to go triple diamond. That was the goal, but we didn't hit it. And, I went diamond and double, but, it was a little disappointing. But at the same time, that whole year it took me to go from double diamond to triple diamond. I really grew as a leader. Our team really grew. New people came in that I know are going to be here for the long run. And a lot of things happen. It's like you just have to understand, God is going to put you where you need to be. Hold on one second. Okay, God is going to put you where you need to be, and he's going to make you, he's going to stretch you. You're going to have to get uncomfortable when it's time to grow. You're going to have to get uncomfortable anyways. So I want you guys to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's the only way you're going to get to where you have to go. I had to learn a lot of things about leadership that I wasn't ready for. And one of the things that I told them last on Thursday night, I am naturally a good winger. I've been able to wing my whole life pretty much. And I can get stuff done. I can do a lot of stuff. And it looks like I really put in a lot of work, but I didn't, because I'm just naturally talented at winging. And guess what? I can't wing presidential to triple diamond to presidential. I can't wing that. I couldn't just wing double diamond to triple diamond. I had to put in more work than I did originally to get to those levels. But like they say, you know, you got to be a different person for every new level you're going to. So I just want you guys to understand, going to these next ranks is not supposed to be easy. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh my God, it's not working. That's not what it's supposed to be. For us to be getting $10,000+ bonuses, it should be hard. That's a lot of money that they're about to give you. So you have to understand, you're going to have to go above and beyond what you've been doing to get these bonuses. And I'm saying this just to also let y'all know, everybody can get at least a diamond bonus by March 31st, but you're going to have to decide at the end of this call or during this call, you're ready to go. Like, now is the time. I'm not making any more excuses. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get over myself. I'm going to get over my fears. I'm going to stop making excuses. No more Satan in my head. It's over. I'm doing this. And with that being said as well, I just want you guys to understand, you know, I want everybody to hit the bonus, but at the same time, I am going to focus and work with those that want it. We don't have any time to be pulling people along, to be dragging you, to be begging you to get on these trainings, these calls. Not right now. You're going to get left for the time being. Like, not that we're never going to talk to you, but we cannot pull you along for your own success. This is your business. You have to take accountability for it and be like, I want this. I'm doing what I got to do. Because if you don't, you know, I can't make you blitz people. I can't, like they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I can't do it. I can't run your business for you, just bottom line. And I know it's frustrating. And I don't want any of the other leaders, which are all of y'all shouldn't have to do that with your own teams, because it's not fair to you. Because now you're focusing time on somebody who doesn't really want it when you could have been working with somebody else that does, or just building a whole new spot yourself, because that's what you have to do for yourself. So I want you guys to understand that now is like a critical time in our business. You want to be hitting these bonuses. If somebody's announcing a training, and if it's a pop-up training, understand we don't work traditional jobs. We don't always have a schedule. Somebody might have just, so-and-so is going to be on a Zoom real quick. Can y'all get on? And if you can, great. I'm not going to say just because every time it's like sporadic that y'all have to get on. But if you're available and you can take advantage, go for it. We're still going to have some things that are more planned out, but every now and then it might not be. And if you can get on, you got to get on and take advantage and just, you know, be plugged in. So I want you guys to, before I keep going, I want some of you guys that were there this weekend. Christine's actually at the top, so I'm going to go with her first. Christine, can you give everybody what your aha takeaway was from this past weekend?
Well, my favorite part was when they literally went from blitzing to ambassador, without a doubt. They literally went through step by step. I think, is everybody that's on here, did they watch it, or I don't know?
I don't think so.
Okay. But the part that, it was really Ronnie Brown's part, where they were talking about retain to maintain, and so many times where it's like, you get a loyal customer and then you just kind of leave them, and then that's it. You know, you talk to them until they sign up, and then it's like, okay, see you later. Like, you don't call them, you don't check on how they are, And I mean, I've been guilty of it. I haven't, you know, I try to keep in touch with them as much as I can, but you know, stuff happens. But just knowing that, like, little things, just like sending them an email like once a month, and, you know, helping them, making sure that the customers are taken care of, because they are the bread and butter of our business. Like, getting to distributors and promoting is great, but you can't really promote if you don't have enough volume, if you don't have any LCs. So sticking with that and making sure that, you know, just doing little things to make sure, and you can do that for distributors too, but just the little things to try to create retention. That was my aha moment.
Right, and that's a really good point. That, like she said, retain to maintain. And like she said, I've recently, people that have been customers of mine, I went out and I've sent them like a sample of the greens on the go, or even if you want to send a packet of wow, or even just like a thank you card, letting them know you appreciate their business, you appreciate them buying from you. And then, you know, if they're on social media, Facebook, you know, you can check on them every now and then. How are they doing? How are their kids doing? But make sure that you're plugging back into your customers. So it's not just like, oh, a one-time order. Thanks for that. I needed it. And then just kind of, now you don't need them anymore. You know, it's just kind of rude. And that's how people get that rap, like, oh, you only added me as a friend for me to buy from you, versus really trying to build a relationship. Just trying to be cognizant of that and, pay attention to how we're treating our customers for sure. Jennifer, you're the next on my screen. I don't know if you're okay. Yes. Can you give everybody what stood out to you the most? Actually, Christine, how many conferences have you been to?
This is my second one.
Okay. So, Jennifer, is this your first conference? And what did you?
Oh, I had so many aha moments. One was the money. First of all, knowing that you can get $20,000 in a drawing and $50,000, and then the top 100 people in the company on the stage. The stories of the people in the audience, knowing that I had that same anxiety of scared to post and getting over myself. So yeah, those were my top.
Right. So if y'all don't know, Jennifer's a little red. She likes that money. That's okay. But, that's what Tiffany said the other day. She's like, she's red, but okay. But yeah, no. So I really think that's really key too, because I mean, we talk about money all the time, but you don't just see it, and it's hard to really grasp. But yeah, one of the biggest person that got a giveaway drawing, he gave her $50,000. It's going to be one-time deposit, $50K. Do you know how many people don't even make that in a year? Ton. No, like $50,000. That was like my goal when I first got out of school. Like, I can make 50, my spouse makes 50. Ooh, we're a 6-figure family. Like, that's how my brain worked. And I still I never got to 50 while I was working, ever. Not by itself. But I have with this company. But I've never got to 50. I've been over 50K for the last 2 years. And that's crazy that it's like, I don't know. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. But so, you know, let me see who else is here. Jocelyn, are you able to speak? Let me hit it. I just seen you walking around. I don't even know where you at. Where'd you go, Jocelyn? Where'd it go? I don't see her no more. Maybe I seen her walking around somewhere. Okay, let me keep looking. Oh, there you are. I unmuted you. Can you hear me, Jocelyn?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, what was your aha takeaway from conference?
Conference was amazing. Like, just completely awesome. I had an aha moment when they played the Legendary video, and it just had everybody up there, and then they was just showing people's names, and that whole video, I don't know, it was like after I left with so much confidence, more than what I had. It was just like, wow, I really can do this. Like, this is achievable. Whereas before, and when I got there, I still had fears, I still had doubts, but it's like, after, it's like, no, you know, you can do this. Like, there's no reason why you can't. You're no better than,
Hold on, I know she's driving. Doesn't know what happened.
You're no better than anybody else. Like, anybody can do this.
Right.
So I think that was mine. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like that part too, because I mean, I've seen the movie Rudy. So for those of y'all that don't know, they played our theme at the end for the end of the conference, he wanted, well, not the end, but he didn't really talk about it the first day, but he wanted everybody to be legendary. Be legendary. Think about what that means. When you are gone, people still, you know, you're leaving an impact on so many people's lives. People know you forever in history as a legend. So he's had clips of the movie Rudy up there. And really, like, those are the things that I need to hear. Like, and the janitor that was talking to Rudy on the part, like, if you give up, you're not giving up on your dad and all. Like, you're giving up on yourself. Like, nobody owes you anything. You're the only person that owes it to yourself. So who are you giving up on? You worked so hard to get here, and now you're just going to give it away. Like, you shouldn't even have been out there anyways, what he basically told him. You wasn't even cut out. You was barely 5 feet tall, barely 100 pounds, and you out here getting a degree from Notre Dame playing with A1 college athletes. But and when he said that part and Rudy got out there, like, it made me feel some type of way too. Like, you got to just, everything in life, to me, there's a point when you struggle. There's a point when you question, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? You question, is this really for me? And you got to realize most of the time, that's the devil in your head trying to question you, make you feel like you're not worthy, make you feel like you shouldn't be here. But you have to be able to come back and be like, you know what? I'm not giving up on myself, because this is me, who I'm representing myself. I don't want to ever quit anything. I want to be out here giving it my all. And that's what I want to do. And I'm going to go to Leanne real quick for her to give us her aha moments from this week.
Hey guys.
Or Diamond. Okay. My bad.
So my aha moment was basically just being there, period, to be honest. It was so many people, and, you know, where we were sitting, I think yesterday, I just looked over. I was talking to Falesha, and first I looked down, and you could basically see the whole arena. It just seemed like everybody was on their phones. It was like a sea of lights. Everybody was on their phone. But I remember thinking to myself, look at all of these people. I need to find a way to be set apart, because I don't want to come to another conference in the same place again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sitting in row 112 in the nosebleed section or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me and my husband, we need to be on that stage, and I need to figure out how I can bust my ass and get us up there. And having him there was actually a really good thing too, because he was able to not only see and hear everybody's success stories and stuff. He was able to actually see that these are just regular people. These aren't people that, you know, you watch on TV. These aren't celebrities or high profile people. These are just everyday people who had the drive to want to be better and really change something. So my aha moment was just being at conference, period. This is my first conference, and I really enjoyed it. It was very motivational, and I feel like, no more excuses, you know, no more trying to say I'm too tired. Because, I mean, one girl was up there with all them kids, and she was like a triple or a presidential or something like that. And I'm like, I only got 2, you know? So how can I sit and say, I don't have time for this? I need to get over myself and get to where I know I can be and stop overthinking everything. Keeping it simple is something I'm definitely going to be working toward between now and March 31st.
Right. Trying to think about what you just said. This little girl's distracting me. One of the things, I mean, getting the conference, that's how I felt the first time, just hearing like everybody was just a regular person. And come on, Noelle. I'm trying to do all these kisses. Come on. Bye. Go to bed. Thank you. But oh my Jesus, guys. Okay, sorry. So everybody, there are just normal people like us. They don't have secret sauce. And I've also been thinking about this past year too, when the Olympics was going on. I was looking at what makes somebody an Olympic gold medalist. What's the difference in that person and the silver medalist? What's the difference between that person and the athlete that didn't even make it? And that's the thing that Stephanie Dunn? I believe it was Stephanie Dunn. No, and Ashley Sinclair maybe too. But they were like, you just gotta work. That's the thing that you don't understand. It takes work. It takes hard work. You have to keep going at all times when you don't want to be able to be the greatest, to get up there to the top. That's what you have to do. It's the name of success. You have to work to be successful. There's no way you're going to get to diamond without working. You're not getting the double, triple, presidential, ambassador, black diamond. You just have to work. And that's the only difference between the people that have made it. They just decide, you know what? I'm not making any more excuses. It's done. Like, I got to go do this for my family. And one thing Leanne was saying too, I believe, talking about, or when you really think about getting over yourself, you know, I feel like we don't really understand what that means. And it means, like, okay, for instance, to get over yourself means, you know, you're scared to blitz people. You're scared to get a no. But at the same time, how good would it feel to know you changed somebody's whole entire family's life? How good would it feel to be, yes, I'm a top income earner, but the only reason I'm up here is because I have thousands of people on my team that are no longer in debt, that are no longer struggling, that are living a life of freedom. And you have to think about those things. Take it to another level. Like, just even think about Mark. What if Mark never joined his first company, never decided to do direct sales? Therefore, he never earned his millions. He would have never created It Works, and none of us would be here right now. Like, you don't understand or realize the power that you have in this business, because nobody knows what your true purpose is and what you were set out here to do. You know, every single one of us can be a Mark in a way, to where you might start your own organization in the next 20 years that frees 1 million families' lives, that helps feed all of Africa, that helps, you know, end world hunger. You don't know what could happen, but you have to go to work now and keep pushing hard, and all of these things are going to just start happening. And so when you think about that, that should make you want to get up in the morning to be like, dang, I'm supposed to go to work now, because in 20 years from now, I'm freeing a whole continent. If you knew that, you would, you know, work harder, because it's more to it than yourself. And a lot of us do have really big hearts to where we want to help a lot of people, but we still don't want to put the work in to do it. We're kind of just, what's the least I can do? And that's like the difference I think about. That's like what you do at your job. Everybody goes to work to do the least amount of work to still get your paycheck, because they still got to pay you no matter what you do. So it's like, why am I working hard? I'm not getting no extra money. Versus with this, you can't do that and get by. You have to go hard. And when you do that, other people are going to be attracted to you. They're going to want to partner with you. Different things. God is going to, like, they kept talking about that parable the whole time. They said it 2 or 3 times. But God gives you something. He's watching what you're doing with it. When you do what you're supposed to do and take it even further than it should be, He's going to give you more. He's going to entrust you with more things, but he can't give that to you if you have not proved that you are ready for that task. And I know so many of us are ready for some big things to happen, but we just have to go ahead and bust your tail now. Then, you know, we're going to reap we're going to see our seeds come to life. And, you know, I'm about to post this speech in the chat group in a second. But you guys are going to hear the Black Diamonds if you weren't there, or if you just want to go back. I have it on YouTube of them doing their Black Diamond speeches. And Denise's speech was amazing. I even like Brandon's, how they were talking. Like, there's a different personality for everybody to find somebody that they really resonate with. But at the same time, they were all really, really good. And it gives you an insight on how to look at yourself and what you're thinking about as you're moving forward with your business. Adrian, can you give everybody, what was your takeaway from this weekend?
Hey, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My takeaway is a little similar to Leanne's. Just hearing the stories of everyday people, women, children, husbands, just their story of how they were everyday, regular people, regular lives, regular jobs, and, you know, their struggle in getting into the position that they are in. And likely, and I don't want to be at the next conference where I am now. So my goal is to take the steps, basically take the steps to get where I need to be before the next conference. So I am definitely getting busy because for March 31st, I'm going to be on another level.
Absolutely. Yes. Falesha J. I don't know what your name is today, but we're going to say Falesha J. The tall girl with the curly hair. What was your takeaway from this conference?
Okay, so I had at least 3 standout moments that I remember distinctly from conference. One was when they were discussing our hundreds list and discussing DTs. And I love when, oh my gosh, what's her name? Cammy. I love when Cammy said, some will, some won't, who cares, who's next? And basically her point was to say, you're going to have a list of people who you know could potentially be great for this business, but stop lingering so much or overthinking the recruitment, because she's saying some will be interested and some will join, some won't be interested and some won't join. At the end of the day, who cares? Move on to the next person to recruit. Stop trying to, you know, linger on the same people or be in your feelings because somebody's not interested at the time, or, you know, doesn't want to join your team, or they seem reluctant. At the end of the day, it's only so many times that you can reach out before you have to move on to the next person who really wants it. Like, you know, that's insanity. Stop doing the same thing and reaching out to the same people who don't want it yet. I mean, the thing is, it just may not be their time. And like somebody else said, people have life changes every 6 to 9 months. You don't know what people may be going through. At the time that you speak to somebody, they really may not be interested. And so maybe 6 to 9 months later, they may get in a slump. They may lose their job. They may have another family situation or emergency. They may have a come up and finally get the $99 they need. Whatever it is, like, reach out to the person enough to let them know that you would really love them to join you, and that you know that there is something that can benefit them from this business and these products. But if they're not interested at the time, then keep it moving. Like, let them think about it and then come back later. But don't keep, you know, just lingering on, why don't they want to join me? Whatever else. Like, it's okay. Who cares? Go to the next person who may want this opportunity, and stop lingering so much on these same people who have been on your list that you're beating with a dead horse. Like, get a fresh list of 100. Like, get the next hundreds list of people who may want this business even more. So that was one thing. Another thing that I really loved was when Pam went out into the audience and she talked to basically the doubters of the conference. She went out into the audience and asked, or had a one-on-one with those people who still said that they kind of had doubts about the business, or kind of felt like maybe they weren't doing certain things in order to be progressive in the business. So what she did was she kind of talked to them, but the main thing was she asked them, why do you think the business isn't working for you, or why do you think you're not doing well, or why you're not successful in the business? And so people would give their excuses, and for every excuse people would give, oh, I don't have enough time, oh, I have kids, some people have 5 kids, whatever. She turned to the VIP elites and she said, out of all of you down there who are presidential ambassador, whatever, who has 5 kids? Who didn't have the time? And everybody raised their hand. And she basically was saying that stop making excuses and make your excuse your why. That's what you do. Stop making excuses. Stop saying I don't have the time. Stop saying I don't have the money. Stop saying whatever else. I have too many kids. Like, I got too many jobs. Like, always make that the why. If you don't have time, then maybe you need to join the business so you can have time and freedom. If you don't have the money, clearly you should join the business so you can supplement your income. You know, if you have tons of kids who you feel like you need taken care of, then joining the business will, you know, give you that cushion and that freedom to be able to spend more time with them. I always like turn that excuse into a positive. And then the third thing was one of the panels, I cannot remember. Terry, you might have to refresh me, but oh my gosh, I can't remember what panel it is, but I'll get to it in a second. You may remember who it was. But anyway, as far as those of you out there who are coming in and feeling like you're running out of, like, maybe your warm market and you don't really know how to tap into your cold market, one of the panelists was talking about building your network. And at the end of the day, her point was to say that whoever you are coming into this business, you have to work first and foremost. Everybody has to do that in order for the business to work for them. But there are going to be two different distinctions. One is going to be a person who had already built a network coming in. So they already have the potential to get people in the door and build a team once they get in there. And then you're going to have people who, you know, like most people who join the business, they don't have a network, but you're going to have to work to build a network for however long it takes in order to have people to join the business with you. And it's going to be either or. And she said that prior to this business, she had worked 8 years working on another business and building a network prior to it work. So by the time she came in the door, she already had lots of people to sign on to her team. Now, yeah, that's like an advantage over other people, but just think, she was in another business 8 years building a network. So that means that sometimes it may take people getting in the door 8 years, or I don't know how many years, to build a network just to be successful even with this business. So I just love the fact that she made it realistically seem like it's not going to happen overnight. Like, you still have to work this business and you still have to build a network. Either it's going to be before you join or it's going to be after you join. Either way, it's not going to happen overnight. Like, you have to have a network, whether it's warm market, cold market, whatever. But she just kind of put things into perspective. So Terry, do you remember who that was on that panel?
Yes, that was Ashley Sinclair. And
Ashley Sinclair, okay.
So she's the fastest person to ever go ambassador in the company. But like you said, she had her own business. And I don't know if you guys remember, because I posted about it before. She said she had her own business prior to this for like 8 years, but it took her so long to only finally make $900 in a month for herself, because she had to pay her employees. But it took her years. Let's get that right. Years to make a $900 a month check. But that's the thing. She had put in the work beforehand. So a lot of the times, but it still took work. She didn't see nothing in them 9 years really of her business. But so when she got here, she was able to do that. And that's actually part of Barb Hauser's story, the lady that went diamond in 9 days. She had done a lot of recruiting, she had a lot of big networks on, I don't know if it was social media or what it was, but before It Works came to her. So when she got this opportunity, she was able to offer it to everybody. And another thing that Barb did is kind of what I've been trying to say. When you think about getting over yourself, she had 9 days to hit the rank of diamond for her enroller to go triple. So that was their goal. But the thing of it is, when she joined, It Works used to have a bonus. If you go diamond in your first 3 months, you get the diamond bonus, the good bonus. And she felt in her heart, if I don't offer this to people, to every person I know, I'm doing them a disservice. And that's what we got to think about. And that's what it means to get over yourself. That's how she was able to go diamond. Of course, she didn't just sign up the first 24 people. She probably had to talk to hundreds. But when you think about this right now, okay, you're giving somebody an opportunity to get in this business to earn up to $10,000 in their first 3 months. You should be telling everybody you walk past on the street. You should be telling this to every waitress that you see serving tables, every single person, because You don't know what they need. And it's selfish for all of us, including myself, to sit down and not say anything. That's how you get over yourself. You offer, like, what would you do with an extra $10,000? Would that change your life? Absolutely. Well, I have a way. And that's just all you got to do. Just say it that simply. Could you use an extra $10,000? You know, if they say yes, okay, there you go. Offer the business. And so, like, that's how I've been thinking about it, because I have messaged some of not all my old DTs, most of them are still active, and just told them that I myself kind of feel guilty. I've kind of not been as caring as I should have been these last few months, because the whole reason for me to start it, I really had to find my true passion with this, because money is good, but money does not drive me, which is kind of weird. Even though I am really competitive, but the money itself doesn't make me satisfied, because every time I hit a rank, I always still feel incomplete. And it's like, why though? Why don't I feel good about this new promotion or whatnot? So promotions and money do not drive me, but I am driven more so from the people that entrusted me to join me, helping them be successful. So the ones that have fell off, I've reached back out to them today and let them know, like, you know what? Yeah, it's my bad. I haven't reached out to you in a few months as like I should be, on a personal level, on a business level. But you know what? I really want to get back working with you, because you started this business to change your life. And that was what I was here for. I was supposed to help you. And if you still want to, I definitely want to help you. And if you're ready to get back going, let's go do this. I want to help change your life with this business. I didn't even really say anything to them about the bonuses, because at the end of the day, if there's not a bonus, but we can still make great residual income and own our own time, that still is all that matters for them. So that's how I feel. I don't have to give them that bonus pitch. Of course, we're going to work for it, but I want them to know that I really do care about them when they join me. Like, everybody that joins me, I care. I wanted you to hit every goal you've ever made. I know you're going to have to work for it, but I want to make sure you know that I care. I didn't just sign you up just to sign you up. I mean, y'all know we don't make money just off a sign up. So I didn't do that, but I just had to reach back out and let them all know that today, that, you know, there was more to it. And I wanted them to know, I know I haven't been as supportive maybe as I should have been as a friend. So that was me reaching back out. But yeah, let me see. Tiffany, she's on real quick. Tiffany, can you give everybody your aha moment from this weekend? And then I know I'm going to let Kanitha go last, and then I'm going to explain these bonuses just to make sure there's no confusion of how to get them.
My aha moment was I have 45 days to go diamond. That's where I am. But one thing that I did, I made sure I took notes of, was when they talked about customer retention, because I know a lot of times we promote like the 90-day challenges and stuff. And of course, we have to present to our customer program. We have to tell them about at least doing 3 months. And they were talking about, instead of doing that, make sure that people know this is like, you know, it's not like a certain time frame. This is a lifetime of, you know, of really committing to yourself and trying to reach your health goals or whatnot. So instead of really focusing on just the 3 months, let them know this can be something that's continuous. And then like following up with your customers after you get them, because a lot of times we get the customers like, okay, like when we're trying to get the customers, and they really hit me, trying to get the customers, like you're in the inbox constantly, you did your order, you're ready to order, blah, blah, blah. But once you get the order, it's like, okay, on to the next person. And like, it's like we got them and we ain't worried about them anymore. And then after those 3 months are up, they're like, they done their part. So they stopped the auto shipment, which means you stop getting the residual. So what I want to do more of is, you know, just keeping up with my loyal, I'm sorry, that's Tia Hot in the background. Keeping up with my loyal customers and doing like the customer appreciation stuff and just making sure that they are aware of like the perks points, keeping them, you know, interested in other products, always making suggestions to help them reach their goals. And then another thing that they said too, instead of chasing the money, like the money is what we all want, but making them more so focused on helping people. And when we do that, then the money will come. The more people we help, you know, the more customers we'll get. And of course, the money will just fall into place after that. So that's what I kind of retain mostly from this conference.
Right. That was my big takeaway. That's really how I felt too. Kanitha, where you at? And what touched you the most? Besides you and your Mary J, what you call it, flash mobs. But anyways, okay.
Shut
Yes.
up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, I was my blue side came out this weekend, but I get so much of like I had a couple ahas and just about the team just pretty much getting together, having fun, sharing the experience with each other, getting to know each other, spending time with just being around the team was a really big, huge thing with me. How everybody got along and we had fun together. The worship service was a big aha moment because this is my second conference. I've been to 2 green carpets and I never went to the worship service. So the worship service was a really big aha and
Hold up.
Everybody stand up and we pray. So worship was really good. Say what?
I said you was cutting.
You said I'm breaking up.
You were, yeah.
Oh, okay. About the customers as well. I follow up with my customers. I just need to be a little bit more organized with. I liked when they said that they made a spreadsheet. However, I don't think I'm gonna make a spreadsheet, but trying to write down when their auto ship date is. And another thing I want to do is when I have a customer who orders to send them out a catalog, because a lot of time our customers don't go through their website. They don't look at what other products that we have to offer and see, what other products. Asking your customers for referrals, or if you send me a referral, you get a couple free samples of greens or something like that, and just like really loving on our customers and taking care of them. But the biggest thing stood out is when they said, how many people feel that the person who introduced or however you found this business, that it was a gift that was given to you? And everybody stood up when they said this was a gift, and they was like, well, what is it? How can you not go and share this gift? How can you not give this gift to other people? And this kind of made it seem like that we just need to realize that this is a gift, and if we have a gift, that when you share gifts that are given to you. So those are my aha moments.
Right, and kind of piggybacking off of what she said. Well, there was one quote that I wrote down for sure for everybody. The only way to overcome fear is to take action. The only way to get over your fear of blitzing is to blitz. The only way to get over your fear of making live videos is to make live videos. You have to do what you fear the most. Not only that, what you fear the most is what you should be doing to take your business to the next level. That's why it's trying to hold you back. So I want you guys to know that. Another quote that was said this weekend that we wrote down too was, the spirit of complacency will rob you of God's purpose for your life. Stop settling for being okay. Stop settling. If you're a diamond now, oh, I'm going to be a diamond, I'm cool at diamond. Stop being complacent with that. Stop being complacent with talking to 5 people a day. Make it 10. Make it 20. Even Joel and Stephanie Dunn, those are the top income earners, and our whole company said they don't feel like they're doing enough. Stephanie said she will never stop talking about this opportunity, even if they're making $1 million a month. You know why? Because she cares about helping that next person that was in her same position. That's the heart of the business. And that's one of the things when you really, I know everybody usually starts this business for financial reasons or if they want more time. But I'm going to tell you something. To make it to the top of this company, and they've been saying this to me for so long, and I just I don't know if I really got it. When I was new, I didn't. But this is so true. If you want to go, if you're stuck at diamond and you can't get to double, you're trying to figure out how, you have to make this about other people. It has to be about other people, or because if it's just about you, Like, it's going to be able to be felt, because when you're talking to people on your team, it's all about your promotion or your rank or what you're doing. And it's like, you don't really care. You're just using them to get what you need. The whole point of this business, the whole point of network marketing in general, is to be able to let the common person have a chance at financial freedom. Therefore, unlike traditional entrepreneurship, in my opinion, like, you're giving somebody the chance to be their own boss forever. Like, you're giving them that opportunity to be free. Therefore, you have to care. Bottom line, you don't have to, like, you have to care about your team. If you're growing a team, you have to know, like, you don't have to know everything they're doing at all times, but you in your heart have to care about what's going on to them, because that's going to change how you think about things, how you talk, when you set up stuff. So I just want that to be known. To go far in this company, you have to care. And even Michael Wade said it when they got on stage. He never understood when Melody McFarland used to say, I got to just figure out how to put more people in my heart to love. I got to learn how to love more people. That's the only way I'm moving in this business. And I can definitely understand now how that works. And I can see what that means. But one of the things, too, that I thought was so key, I'm trying to hurry up so we don't miss the call. Most of these people that went from diamond to double or presidential in like fast, they were having parties. Most of these people that blew up super fast did not do it on social media alone. Let that be known. These people were having parties. So am I saying you have to have parties? No, but the thing of it is, the more people you talk to face to face, you can build those relationships better. They're having parties. Like, it's just like contagious. Kimberly Massengill has tons of parties. I don't remember the lady's name. She was out of like West Palm Beach, Florida. She went, I think, ambassador in 12 months. Parties. Mackenzie Schultz went double diamond in 28 days. Parties. Barb Hauser, diamond 9 days. Parties. Success leaves clues, guys. This is also for myself. They asked you, are you still doing what you did when you first started this business to be successful? I can say no. I used to party. I don't party as much anymore. I'm more social media. And I know I have to get back into partying. But parties, like, we might not want to do them. Oh, well, that means we need to do them. Get over ourselves. We need to do them. So you don't have to call them parties, you call them whatever, but a physical type of events, constantly having them. People are going to come, and they're going to be bringing guests, and they're going to be bringing guests. And another thing, people that have made it to the top of this company, go to these different events. All y'all that seen Green Carpet is from June 21st to 24th, Bradenton, Florida. So, you know, y'all can start thinking about that now. Last year, tickets for Green Carpet cost, I don't even want to be lying, like, was it like 150? Was it like no, it wasn't even 179. Was that 60? Something like that. 60, 70. How much?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I think it was like 60, maybe 75.
Okay.
It was less than 100.
Okay. Save $100. But so that gives you an idea for that time frame. Green Carpet is really good time too, even for team bonding, being able to go out, do stuff together. They're gonna have boot camps. There's 3 boot camps right now: Dallas, Phoenix, Grand Rapids. I know those are like all over the country, kind of spread out, nothing super close to Tennessee, but if you can get to a boot camp, it's going to be way more intensive training, hands-on, giving you tools how to grow your business, unlike One Team, One Missions. One Team, One Missions, they were saying these are really good if you need a boost. These are really geared for guests. We want guests to catch the vision and be ready to sign up. Or if you're new and you need like a new distributor to get the vision, they need to go to a One Team, One Mission. If you haven't been, and you're still debating this, you need to go to a One Team, One Mission. So we're going to say that right now. One Team, One Missions, big, big, big. Get your guests there. Boot camps, we got to get to boot camps. I haven't decided. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't think I'm going to do Grand Rapids. No, my best friend's graduating from college that day. If I did that crap, I would never hear the end of that with her master's degree. So that ain't going to happen. And yeah, Dallas or Phoenix is going to be which one I'm going to go to. I haven't decided yet. If you do not have these apps, you need to get the Wired app. It's going to explain your promotion even better. I don't know if they are going to help. I don't know if the droid has been fixed yet. This is what it looks like. Let me see. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this on iPhone. And the glare, that little app at the top, the green one, that's the one you guys need. Bonuses. One thing that I just realized that I want to make sure you guys understand, the Go Fast bonuses are doubled for all of us right now. But if, let's say, for instance, I'm going to just use Keita as an example. Everybody that's not a diamond yet has until March 31st to go diamond and get a $10,000 Go Fast bonus. Now, if Keita misses that bonus but goes double diamond the next month, she can earn the Go bonus. And once you miss a Go Fast, they change your track. So you can no longer get double bonuses, but you go down to the one under it where it's not doubled. So we don't want that to happen. So we need to go fast. Everybody needs to be taking advantage of all these bonuses as we can. So, to maximize your money, we need to be hitting them by those dates or sooner. If not, as soon as you go down, even if you hit another one before the time, it doesn't matter. It changes your whole track. So if you miss one of the Go Fast, you go down to the Go, which is okay, but know that. So just know you can't go faster and then still be on time with the other one and go back up and get the double good or the double bonus. And that was my interpretation, or that's what somebody had said earlier. But as far as these bonuses, guys, you just got to have these words of affirmation. You got to just speak it over yourself and your business and be confident in who you are. And your dream and your goal should sound a little crazy to you. It's got to push you outside of your comfort zone. And you guys have to understand that. And so, who's going for that diamond bonus by March 31st? Who's ready to go fast and get this $10,000 bonus? I see Christine waving her hand. Felicia has
me.
the diamond pusher, Tiffany, Lavea, LaShonda, Keita. Hold on, somebody else has a hand raised. Jessica Townsend, Leanne, I still see you. Jennifer, and of course the people on the telephones. I can't hear y'all because I have it muted. But y'all, it's time to go to work. It's time to get some stuff done. I posted some videos in the group of some different people that have talked about their journey, how they got to diamond and higher in 30 days or so. But just know you can do whatever you put your mind to, but you just got to be focused. And that was that main topic that man was talking about when he was crossing that wire. You cannot let distractions. He was talking about how he was training to go across the Grand Canyon, and he had test winds of 90 miles an hour. First and foremost, I probably would fall on the ground with 90 miles an hour, but he's testing it walking across a wire. And he said the winds out there that day were 52 miles an hour, but all he did, put one foot in front of the other, was focus. That's what you're focused on. Leave all the distractions behind. Like, nobody got time for no Facebook drama. Nobody got time for no drama, period. Like, your life is going to be hectic. Everybody's life is hectic. That's the truth. So don't feel like my life got drama. No, other people's lives had drama, but they are or stuff that's going on, but not everybody talks about it and makes it public. So just know that ain't no excuse. Everybody has that. But just know you got to take it every day at a time, talking to as many people as you can. Like, this is not the time. If you're trying to go diamond, you can't be like, I'm talking to 5 people. I'm blitzing 5 people today. No. It's time to blitz 100 people a day. You got to be pulling out record-breaking numbers to get to this goal. And we all can do it. We just got to want to do it. And you got to just decide right now. Now is my time. I deserve this. My family deserve it. And like Kenitha just posted, it's like, you got to be legendary. What do you want people to think about you? You have the opportunity to change your whole entire family's lives forever. Wouldn't you want that memory when you're gone, that everybody knows you're the one that changed everything for your whole family? You're the one that gave people hope to know you can do the uncommon and be an entrepreneur and do stuff, even though your family might not follow in your footsteps with this business, but that hope and inspiration is going to lead people to do other things. And that's kind of also what I got out of the movie that I watched the other day, Hidden Figures. It made me feel like what we're doing today impacts so many more people than ourselves, that You want to be a hidden figure behind the scenes. Well, you don't got to be behind the scenes, but you want to leave an impact that's going to touch thousands, if not millions of people. So that's all I really have. Does anybody have any questions? Nope. I don't think so. Okay. Well, so yeah, that's all I have. I haven't decided yet about opportunity call tomorrow. I don't feel like it wouldn't be a bad. There's probably going to be one. I am going to have something brief to say. I'm gonna make a video in the group after this call. But yeah, I want everybody to start taking that, like they say, BYOB, not build your own business, but at the same time, you got to go. If your upline's going slower than what you're trying to do, you got to go without them. You're doing this for you. You can't wait for somebody to tell you, oh, it's time to have an opportunity call. Not only that, with that being said, do not wait to talk to potentials about only on opportunity calls. That's a great day if you talk to them like the day before, the day of, but you need to be getting these calls done ASAP, giving them some type of info. Excuse me, I'm getting my banner back from Kenitha tomorrow, so I am going to try to like write out a little word plan for myself, like so I can make that video that I was gonna make. And now I can explain the new stuff better as well. But my goal is to make videos tomorrow, to have them for y'all to send out if y'all need to, have one breaking down what we do, how we get paid, stuff like that. So that's my goal tomorrow, get these videos out so y'all can use those as well. But you got to go. You can be ignorance on fire. A lot of people have promoted really fast by doing that. Tiffany Her, diamond in 30 days, double diamond in 60 days, triple diamond in 90 days. So it's all possible. You just have to decide it's go time right now. And you'll find that person on your team that's running with you, and y'all just gonna run together to the top. So I'm really excited. I'm really pumped up. I can't wait to see who is gonna be diamond by March 31st. I hope it is all of y'all. And there might be some muted times in the chat group because we're all working as we should be. So don't take anything personal if you ask a question and nobody responds as fast as they have been, because you got to understand everybody's got to do what they got to do for themselves. And if you can look it up, or you might need to Google it, you might have to Google it. But like I said, I'm going to try to make these videos, so I'm going to do my part so y'all don't have to be asking for a certain video. But please comment in the chat right now what you need videos to talk about, so I can start writing my words out, so I can make sure I'm good to go for tomorrow. Because that's going to be one of the first things I do in the morning, is to try to get those out, or I might have to do a couple of retakes. Who knows? But I want to make sure those are done tomorrow for everybody, including myself, to have. But have a great night. I'm so excited. Let's go and get these Go Fast bonuses. And I will talk with y'all soon. Call into the call now to see. Like I said, they're probably doing a recap of conference. But bye, guys. I'm ready to go get this. Let me unmute y'all.